I always thought it might be interesting to do some kind of RPG with like a He-Man style setting, because He-Man's really oddball. They got like tanks and robot horses and lasers alongside evil sorcerers and magic swords and stuff like that, and it's weird but cool. It's cool how bizarre it is. I like oddball things like that. Probably because I grew up watching He-Man and Pee-wee. Oh, and a little thing called In Search of the Wow Wow Wibble-Woggle Wazzie Woodle Woo. Bet none of y'all ever heard of that. Fun fact, you can find the entirety of In Search of the Wow Wow Wibble-Woggle Wazzie Woodle Woo on YouTube. So if you want to get inside the mind of the Dicebag. Was that the Christmas special? The Christmas special of what? Of He-Man? No. Well, it's like a weird kids musical stage play about using your imagination. But I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to spoil what exactly the Wow Wow Wibble-Woggle Wazzie Woodle Woo is for you guys. That's a major plot point. You might say that's the entire point of In Search of the Wow Wow Wibble-Woggle Wazzie Woodle Woo, is to find the Wow Wow Wibble-Woggle Wazzie Woodle Woo. And you go on a musical adventure. You get to go on a musical adventure with this dude from the 80s who's dressed as a kid from the 80s in a set, like a set on stage made out of like oversized cardboard furniture to make him look smaller. It's a trip. It's definitely a trip. But I feel like I owe much of my creative drive to things like that from being a kid. Seeing all this weird stuff all the time. Just being fascinated by it. Wizzy Wobble Wooba Woona Woo. It's the Wow Wow Wibble-Woggle Wazzie Woodle Woo. I don't know how you're ever gonna find it if you don't know how to say it. You're never gonna be able to ask Musky Moldy Melvin, Musky Moldy Melvin, moseyed out of the swamp. Anyways, you're never gonna be able to ask him about it if you don't know how to say it. Or is he Musty Moldy Melvin? I don't know. Melvin is something, and he ain't pleasant. He's also the stuff of nightmares. Can't believe I watched that stuff as a kid and didn't know, wait, I did have nightmares. But not about Musky Moldy Melvin. Musky Moldy Melvin was just kind of creepy. The creepy part that still kind of creeps me out today. So there's like this weird part during one of the songs where the music just like stops and you hear this weird sound coming from his closet or his wardrobe or something, and these flashing lights show up and the door to it opens and this green skinny long fingered hand reaches out and like starts caressing the edge of the wardrobe, and it says in this weird high-pitched alien voice like, "I'm the Wazzie Woodle. Can you come out to play?" And it's the creepiest thing. I tell you what, if a green long-fingered hand reached out of my closet and started talking to me, I would not live here anymore. Hot take, but I would not live with green long-fingered alien hands in my closet. But I sure as hell watched it as a kid. He could be chill. I don't think he'd be chill. I don't trust aliens, and I especially don't trust aliens that are green and have really long fingers and didn't take dice for a xenophobe. Future must have been pretty wild. Xenomorphs are definitely things that you should be phobic for.